Hello, everyone. This is Dr. White back with another installment in the Part 1 Git slides. We're now on the section Cloning from GitHub. We would like to now switch gears. So far, we've been imagining that we're person A who has set up a project called GitPrac in the directory where they store all their projects called Git A. But now we're going to pretend that we're person B. This person could be, in real life, you working on another computer, or it could be a colleague who is working on the project and collaborating with you. But we'll imagine this person B works in and stores their stuff in a directory called Git B. So what shall we do? Well, we're going to head to the RStudio server. And you want to make sure that you are no longer in the GitPrac project that comes from the Git A directory. So it should say project none up here. If it says a GitPrac, then you want to close the project, and you'll come back to just focusing on your home directory. And the terminal will have a twiddles here before the prompt indicating that the active directory is your home directory. Okay, now we've already set up a Git B directory where person B would hold their stuff. We see it here. Let's go ahead and create a project for that person. So, new project. And this time, we're going to say version control, not new directory, but version control. And the version control system we use is Git. And the repository URL is going to be the URL from GitHub. So let me go to open up my github.com/my username. I'll come to my profile and I'll go to my repositories and I'll find GitPrac. And this green button here that says clone, I want to open it up and I want to copy this URL. There we go. It's the same URL from which we generated a remote for the original GitPrac project. And now let's head back to the RStudio server and we paste in that repository URL. The project name shall be GitPrac, which is a little, possibly a bit confusing because it's the same name as the other GitPrac project that we have from the Git A, but careful here, we're going to put it in Git B. So we got to push browse here and hit home, choose Git B. Now create that project. And so notice that we're now in this new project and it's designated as GitPrac from Git B, as opposed to the GitPrac from Git A. That's a very nice thing that RStudio does for us. Okay. So what happened when we created that project was that all the materials for the project that were up on GitHub have been pulled down into a new directory called GitPrac inside of Git B. And it's all the same stuff that was up on GitHub. So it's the exact state of the project the last time person A did anything to it and pushed up. So let's make some changes. So let's open up test.txt and see what we got. It says hello world. Maybe we decide that's not enough. Maybe it should be hello wide world. And so we make those changes and we save them. And let's decide, hey, that's a good piece of work. Let's take a snapshot of it and push that up back to GitHub. So we will go to our terminal and say git add all our changes. git commit message. What was that message? I just want to follow it along. It's a wide world. Okay. It's a wide world, quote unquote. Okay, and let's see if we can do a git push. Setting the origin as our upstream, our master. It's a new project, so I think I might need to, set the origin to the upstream. Let's see if it all works. Okay, looks like my SSH hasn't taken. I did try to set it up before I made this screencast. Oh well. It pushes. Okay, so these changes that we made have now been pushed to GitHub. If I were to go to my GitHub and press and say look into test.txt, then we'll see it says hello wide world. Those changes really have been pushed. Another way to see that is when you look at gitprac, you've got that the test.txt is associated with the commit message. It's a wide world. Okay. What's next? One interesting thing is that you can actually examine a commit to see exactly what changes it made in each file. So I won't do it here, but if you went and pushed the clock button on that Git tab in your RStudio, then it would give you something like this that shows that you actually added that line wide here. This material up here is a sort of code that ends up saying that what's in line 2 here is what got added in. Well, let's go back to being person A. So let's close this project and open up gitprac git A. And so gitprac here does not have the changes, just says hello world. But, since we've just opened up this thing, we're person A, we've come back to, this project after a while, we might wonder, hey, has person B pushed anything up to GitHub? Let's go ahead and get it. And so we can go to our terminal and we can say git pull. And because the origin on GitHub has been set up as the upstream, git pull immediately knows to pull from that origin on GitHub down to this branch. And we get these messages that confirm that, sure enough, there's been a change in test.txt. And look what happened up here in the editor. Without our even asking for it, the word wide now appears. So the changes made by the other person are now part of the history of this local project here in the Git A directory. That's it for these slides. We will examine Git further in a second set of slides.